Mesdames et messieurs les sénateurs, enfin ou plutôt madame et monsieur sénateurs, mesdames et messieurs les élus de la communauté française, lords, ladies and gentlemen, mesdames et messieurs, c'est avec grand plaisir que je vous accueille à la résidence de France pour ce qui est mon premier 14 juillet et je suis heureuse de vous y voir aussi nombreux. Over the past year, we, France and the UK, have continued strengthening our dialogue and cooperation in every field. Our substantive exchanges, including almost 20 French ministerial visits, are a tremendous illustration of this. I'm thinking about our ongoing coordination on major international crises, including Iraq, Syria, Libya, Nigeria, Mali, the Central African Republic and Somalia, to mention only the most important issues. And of course, I should not forget Iran. And our two countries have contributed during 12 years of difficult negotiations to an agreement which could be historic if implemented. And I would like to thank Philip Hammond for being with us tonight, as he's just coming back from Vienna, and with congratulations. I'm thinking of our solidarity in the fight against terrorism following the terrible attacks in France on the 11th of January and in Tunisia on the 26th of June, in which Britons paid the ultimate price. I will never forget the British people's sympathy and solidarity after the tragic events in Paris. And I know that the French community here was deeply shocked by the recent attacks in Sousse. I'm thinking of the deepening of our exceptional defense cooperation with very significant progress on industrial and operational cooperation in keeping with the Lancaster House treaties. This time next year, the Franco-British Combined Joint Expeditionary Force will have achieved full operational capability. But I'm also thinking of our ever-increasing economic exchanges with trade over £50 billion. Last year, France was the second largest investor in the UK, and the number of British investments projects in France doubled year on year. I've also been able to appreciate the importance of this exceptional relationship during my many visits up and down the country, be it to Oxford, Cambridge, Cardiff, York, Bristol, Edinburgh, Glasgow, or just recently Belfast. And I've had the opportunity to experience some extraordinary events here. For example, when I had the privilege of awarding the Légion d'honneur to 19 Chelsea pensioners who had fought for the liberation of France during the Second World War. It will be a great pleasure for me to award this distinction again to two veterans in a moment, as a symbol of the alliance between our two countries. I'm certain that the year ahead will be just as busy for Franco-British relations, if not more so. It will be an important year for the French community, with the opening in September of the new International Lycée in Wembley. As we know, we've decided to name it after Winston Churchill, in tribute to our shared history and as a nod to the Lycée Charles de Gaulle. On the political front, we'll have to work together to overcome our differences over Europe's future, reform the EU together to make it more effective and more relevant to people's concern. France is convinced that we need a strong United Kingdom playing its full role within the EU, and I'm confident that our two countries will remain influential in Europe and continue as driving forces. I'm pleased to say that there's only one field where our nations are on opposing sides, and that's the sports field. Since the United Kingdom will very soon have the opportunity of hosting the Davis Cup and the Rugby World Cup, I'm counting on London's French community to give the French teams all the support they deserve. Merci à vous tous. Merci encore, Monsieur le Ministre, de votre présence. Vive la France, vive le Royaume-Uni et vive l'amitié entre la France et le Royaume-Uni.